Did you know there's only one international wildlife refuge on the continent of North America? It's the Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge located in Trenton, Michigan. I'm Mrs. DeFauw, and I'm excited to learn alongside you about this important place. A refuge is a place that protects plants and animals. Sometimes wildlife needs help to stay safe from danger. Two nations or countries, Canada and the United States, work together to create this international wildlife refuge. Inter is a Latin prefix that means between. The Latin suffix "al" makes the word an adjective to describe how this refuge is between two nations. To learn about the Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge, we need to read and write about our topic. Today, we will learn how to use a mnemonic device to help us remember some steps we may follow as readers and writers. A mnemonic device is something we use to help us remember. A popular mnemonic device for remembering the 5 Great Lakes in Michigan is the word HOMES: Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior. Today's mnemonic device is the word WRITE. WRITE stands for 5 steps we can use to learn about a new topic. What's my topic? Read about my topic. Include important information. Tell more about that information. Ending. The first step is to know what we are going to write about. We ask ourselves, what's my topic? We already know our topic, the Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge. Before we read, we need to think about our background knowledge. I already know about the Detroit River. I understand what wildlife is, and I know a refuge is a safe place. To learn more and build my knowledge about this topic, I need to follow step 2 and read about our topic. I typed into a search engine, Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge. I clicked on the first web page because it's a .gov website, which means it belongs to an official government organization in the United States. Because I need to learn about the Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge, I clicked on About Us. Let's read the first 2 paragraphs together. The only international wildlife refuge in North America, Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge, is located along the lower Detroit River and western shoreline of Lake Erie, just 20 miles south of Detroit, Michigan, and 50 miles north of Toledo, Ohio. Situated in a major metropolitan area, the refuge's location is unique, as is the history of how the refuge was created. In 2001, Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge was established by Congress as a result of efforts by U.S. and Canadian politicians, conservation leaders, and local communities to build a sustainable future for the Detroit River and Western Lake Erie ecosystems. In recognition of this collaboration, and with the understanding that wildlife don't understand political boundaries, the refuge was given international status, making it the first and only of its kind in North America. After we fill our brains with important facts we learned through reading, we need to write about our topic to help us remember what we learned. Following step 3, include important information, I need to write about this topic. I included the following important information for my paragraph, which is what was highlighted from the reading we did together. The Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge is the only one of its kind in all of North America. It was created by Canada and the United States. These 2 countries work together to help protect wildlife. Next, I need to follow step 4. Tell more about that information. Depending on my audience, I might tell more about 1, what I think about my topic, or 2, what I learned about my topic. For our purposes, I'm going to try to do both by highlighting what I think, my opinion, and what I learned, more facts, by adding the following to my writing. I'll start with some language that shows I am sharing my opinion. I think such collaboration is so helpful for the plants and animals in the Detroit River and Lake Erie. Without this international support, the wildlife might not have survived in these habitats. Finally, the 5th step is ending. When I craft my ending, I need to write a sentence that ties together my main points. I need to think back to my main topic and repeat it. From the shores of the Detroit River to Lake Erie, the Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge protects wildlife. Today, we use the mnemonic device WRITE to create our paragraph about what we learned. Let's read aloud our paragraph together. The Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge is the only one of its kind in all of North America. It was created by Canada and the United States. These two countries work together to help protect wildlife. We think such collaboration is so helpful for the plants and animals in the Detroit River and Lake Erie. Without this international support, the wildlife might not have survived in these habitats. From the shores of the Detroit River to Lake Erie, the Detroit River International Wildlife Refuge protects wildlife. The next time you learn about a new topic, you might want to use the mnemonic device WRITE to help you remember the steps you need to follow when reading and writing about a topic.
Thank you for joining us. If you want more fun ways to practice literacy skills, don't forget to subscribe to the Michigan Learning Channel. And be sure to check the description below for links to activity guides, resources, and more.